Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the very first office hours. Today, we're going to be talking about the theme, how to get the best results with FaceRx.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Thank you, Ricky.
Hope everybody's doing well. I was so happy when I first began to use Musely, and then I learned that I needed to take a 2-month break. And when I take the 2-month break, there's nothing that I could do. And the spots came back. And so I'm back where I started. I'm very hurt by that, but I'm not giving up on Musely. I'm not. I refuse to. I'm going to turn my camera on so you can see how ugly I am, because my face is horrible. My face is just a horrible, horrible picture of ugliness. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see you. You look beautiful, by the way. But I think when we say, I'll let Marie jump in on the actual prescription. When we say you should be off, I think it's really mean to be off from potentially hydroquinone based treatment, right? Those, but we do have other medications. Marie?
Ricky, first of all, you look beautiful.
Okay. Thank you. You're so sweet.
and this is the thing. Melasma, which is what you look like you have.
Yes, I do.
It's chronic. So it's like having high blood pressure. Once you have melasma, it's going to come and go. And so we want to offer you something that's going to help and maintain it, but also be very safe. So what does that mean? So the hydroquinone products are safe. However, especially in certain skin types, you do want to take a break, and every doctor has their own little recipe of the break. I take a break as well. And the reason is that sometimes if you don't take the break, you can get something called ochronosis, which is worse than melasma, because ochronosis is hard to resolve. So there is a rhyme and reason why we tell you to take the break off the hydroquinone. With that said, go on some of our other products that don't have hydroquinone during the period. And when you come back, you actually have a better response because you've taken the break. I know it's hard, but like I said, it's like high blood pressure. If you don't, it's going to just come back even if you're on the spot cream, some people, the melasma is not always completely gone. And it's because we got to just try and control it. It's never going to
mine never went away.
It's never going to be 100% perfect.
It was a shadow there all the time.
Yeah.
The whole process, it was a shadow.
Yeah.
And I was like, this ain't going away.
Yeah, but, it got lighter, but you also have to be very diligent. And, we just want you to be safe.
Okay. Well, I'm going to celebrate 35 years in next month of melasma. And so by me just getting to this point, God knows Musely works, and I promise you it works, because I saw the change.
And I love that you say that it's life-changing for some people, because
absolutely,
even if you can lighten it enough that you cover it, that's life-changing. So,
yes, it is.
Yeah. So, sometimes it may not be, people are expecting flawless. Once you have melasma, it may not be flawless. I think it's really important to realize that you may have something, but it'll be better than what you had.
I went to Dr. Jhin. She, of course, had me on one treatment. Then a year later, I said, I really need the most hydroquinone you have. And I had the pregnancy mask, if you can see, since I turned 40 and I'm 51 now. This is very painful for me to be without makeup on a screen with strangers, because I don't go anywhere without a vat of concealer on. But just so you know, Dr. Jhin was very helpful. She listened to my concerns. She said, okay, well, why do you want the maximum? Okay, put your pictures up. We discussed it. She was very forthcoming. She was always transparent in text. And I'm quite grateful for the experience that I've been having. So that being said, here's my question. I wanted to ask about application. Do you recommend only applying to the dark spots that I have, only as I see the progression, or do I apply all over and wait?
So I always say to start in the spot area, the areas where you have the dark pigmentation, because you want to just kind of see how those areas react. If you do well on that, then sometimes you could do the whole face, because certain skin types, you can look a little uneven, right? So sometimes I say after a while, if the dark spots are fading, then maybe do the whole face. So conversely, if you are doing the full face and notice things start to lighten up, then maybe what's left, if you have resistance spots, then just start using it on the resistance spots and not on the full face.
Okay.
So thank you for your kind words, by the way.
My name is Hilal. My question is actually related to the previous question. So just like what you described, I also, like 10 years ago, I had to do some laser because of using Roaccutane and, all the scars and everything. And then before starting Musely, I had some pregnancy marks. That Musely was the only thing that could remove those, because I visited a lot of doctors, used a lot of products, but it didn't help. Musely is helping, but my problem is when I use it on those spots, it's usually here, here, and here. Yes, it peels, and now it's visibly less. But the thing is, I only use it one night, and then it starts peeling. I am afraid to use the second one within a week because it peels too much. I don't know what to do about it. And I have this spot cream and night cream. So I was using, based on the recommendation, I was using it interchangeably, but I don't know how to use it now because it peels so much.
So when I first started using it, I was peeling it like crazy too, right? I could not even stand it after, I think started happening after 4 nights. But over the, now it's been 2.5 years for myself as well. I can tolerate almost anything. Our most strong night cream, our most strong M+. I'm almost 60 years old. And so my eyelids start to drop, and, the night cream really helped to lift it up. Again, for me, it's, both the sunspots as well as a lot of wrinkles and fine line, because I'm in the sun all the time.
So as I use it, my skin will get used to it. And
there's no need to peel so much. If that's the case, then you can go from the M+ to the erase. Okay, because you're already on the tretinoin, so you don't need to do the M+ and the tretinoin. The other thing is the tretinoin, there are different formulations. Stronger is not better. My point is, now that a lot is faded and you don't want all that peeling, maybe now you go to the erase. And even the tretinoin, it like Jack says, it takes time to build up the tolerance. I use the most gentle formulation for the tretinoin because I don't like the peeling. So I don't do it every night either. Like, I'm going to do the tretinoin is the one that is going to cause the peeling. So maybe switch to the tretinoin, the gentle formulation, and just do it maybe every other day and add like a Vaseline over it. That really helps with the peeling.
Hi, how are you? So I started with Musely, I think almost at the same time as you are describing, because I started in December 2019. And so I take my breaks like you recommend and everything. And I see a lot of the people on this Zoom have been with Musely for a while. So maybe if you could give us what's the ideal way to keep using your product.
So as I said, melasma is chronic. So you're going to need a maintenance plan. You need a plan. And that's something you need to discuss with your dermatologist. But in general, what I recommend is, once your spots have lightened, then use it less often, or maybe just on the resistant areas. And then if you need to take a break, then go on some of our other products, such as the HQ Free Plus, which doesn't have hydroquinone, as well as the anti-aging night cream, which is tretinoin. There's a lot of ways that you can, maintain. Your dermatologist, depending on your skin issues, will tell you how to do that.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I'm very happy with the results, and that's why I want to stay with the product.
I'm about to finish my first bottle with incredible results. Like I started seeing results in my skin like almost on week 2. Right now, I think I'm week 6, and it's almost all of it is gone. I can go out without any makeup, which I hadn't been able to do in like forever, which allows me to put sunscreen more often, which is better for my skin. So I really want to keep up. Do you think I should ask to change the formula so I don't stay on the hydroquinone for like a longer time?
So I think it's really important not to stop abruptly. You know, if you're doing really well, then like I said, either do it less often, maybe do it every other day, and then incorporate the night cream at this point, or just use it on the spots where you still have the spots, and then use a night cream. This is a great time when you're starting to fade to add in the night cream, because the night cream is like one of the perfect maintenance type of creams. And it's great for wrinkles as well. Then if you're doing really well, then maybe go to the 6% hydroquinone.
Okay.
So now you're going from 12 to 6%. Wow, I'm still doing really great. And then you're kind of weaning yourself off. So that way, when you're ready for your break, you're not stopping from 12 to 0, you're stopping from 6 to 0, right? Or adding the non-hydroquinone product.
You will actually, in time, you'll get a good hang of how much to use and when is that perfect timing to pull back. Even for my own sunspot, I know, okay, this is coming up a little bit. I'm going to suppress a little more. Then I can back off a little bit. So you get a pretty good handle. Everyone is different.
Hi, doctors. My skin issues are really sunspots on my chest and on my arms. Can you suggest how I can use your products to work on that, please? Which is a very kind of gentle area and then a harsher area on my arms.
Yeah, we do have a neck cream that has 2 formulas, one for the neck, one for the chest area. One a little more for wrinkle, sort of anti-aging purpose. One is a little more for chest, like the sun damages. And we also are releasing a body cream in actually next week.
Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you being here, asking your questions. Thank you so much, Jack and Dr. Marie, for answering those questions too. We really enjoyed having you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.